here, as you can see, we have a lot of jagged edges, parts that stick out further, especially this lip here and this recessed beam. We need to pull the light out further than a foot so that we can get as much light in here as we can. We could go as far as, 2 feet out, but obviously that gets into your pathway and you don't want to be getting glare every time you walk through here. So what I'm going to shoot for is the 16 to 18 range. I'm going to look at it, see what kind of looks best in terms of the walkway. I think here what we'll do, we'll put the front of the light right on 16, kind of put it right in the center of that measurement. And then what we're going to do to get to this light is going to be a lot of cutting. You can see that this is a stamped concrete. These are all artificial seams that have just been stamped in while the concrete was wet. And we'll be able to use a hand grinder and grind these out to put a small wire through here. Since they're LED and so efficient, the wiring you need can be really small and can fit just about anywhere. And then we'll get to this expansion joint, which is a lot cleaner and easier to cut. And then the other thing is we want to center it on this, obviously. Aesthetically, that's going to be nice. What I like to do is I like to pull a few different measurements since you're not going to have a naturally square wall with something like this. Got 20 there, 19 and a half, put one in the middle, 20. So 20 seems to be about average. I think we'll go 10 inches in the center. On a rock wall like this, getting it perfectly center isn't as crucial because your eye can't really tell what the natural edge is anyways. I should be able to line my drill up right to the right of that tape measure and it'll be spot on. The trick on this stamped concrete, since it's a nicer finish, we want to start a lot slower. So when we first touch the concrete, I'm gonna let it just skip barely on that top so that we don't have any chipping out on the top. And we'll notice it's gonna take a little bit to start, but once we go. One of the most important parts is gonna be the cleanup. If we don't do this, we can end up permanently staining this really nice concrete. We'd never wanna do that, obviously. Because essentially when we drill this, what we're doing is we are breaking down that concrete that's been hardened already. And when you loosen it, mix it with water, it becomes concrete again. So you'd be creating a new layer of concrete on top if you don't clean it off.